tell you what, man. I want y'all to keep those hands clapping. Come on, come on. I want y'all to give up the next time we come to the stage. She's from Pensacola, Florida. Keep it going for Olivia Searcy.
So whenever I was a kid, I always thought by the time I was in my 30s, I'd be this very mature, responsible young lady. But I'm in my 30s now, and just the other day, I was eating dinner in bed while smoking a bowl, as one does. And don't worry, it's Tempur-Pedic, so everything stayed in place. It's basically like a table, but better. So while I'm doing that, I look down at my bed sheets, and I see what looks like a little piece of weed. And I was like, oh, I guess it fell over my pipe. I better put it back in there and smoke it. And when I did that, I realized it was not weed. It was actually the top part of a piece of asparagus. And I kept smoking it because weed's only medical in Florida and I'm desperate. And in case you're wondering, yes, even when you smoke it, it still makes your piss smell weird, so now you know. Is anyone here to astrology at all? That's cool, I'm not either. I've always been really skeptical towards astrology because astrology suggests that people that have the same birthday, they have similar personality traits. I'm not going to call bullshit on that because I have the same birthday as Hitler. And the only thing that we have in common is we're both white, we're both short, and we both have a little bit of a mustache. So I'm a hairy girl, it's in my genes. Biologically and literally. Let that sink in for a moment. I was hanging out with this guy one night a while back, and we almost hooked up. But I was being very shy around him, and because of that, he asked me, he said, what's the matter, girl? Is there something wrong with that landing strip? What am I supposed to say to that? Am I supposed to be like, this is Flight 2069, contact North Delta. We've appeared to reach our destination that seems to be an abandoned airport. The weeds and shrubs have taken over, it's overgrown. There's no landing strip in sight, we can't land our plane, over. Shh. So, anytime that I do shave down there, which as you know now is not that often, but anytime that I do, I feel like it's a lot like a child making macaroni art for their parents. It's just like, here you go, I worked really hard on it. It still looks like shit. I hope you like it and hang it on the fridge or whatever. It's not that good. It's never that good. You guys, I don't know what happened in my life that has led me to have not one, not two, but 3 jokes about my pubic hair in a row. I'm just as confused as you. It's so weird. So, pubic hair, wow, what else? So, speaking of bushes, I don't have any political jokes, but I did meet Jeb Bush once. Please clap. It was for our 4th grade field trip, so me and my whole class went to the Capitol, and someone in my class, their parents worked there, so we got to meet Jeb Bush. And I just want to say, I was the first one to get tits in 4th grade, and our uniforms were these thin white t-shirts. So when we got a picture with him, a few days later, on the front page of the Pensacola News Journal, as little Libby's 4th grade titties just shining through, and Jeb Bush just standing there with his arm around me with a big smile on his face. And I know for a fact that to this day, several people have that in their house, hanging up, framed, and I have no idea. That's incredibly embarrassing or awesome. I don't know. So I used to wear those choker necklaces a lot, but I don't wear them so much anymore, because the last time that I was wearing one, I was talking to this cute guy at a bar one night, and I sneezed so hard that it broke off my neck. I felt like She-Hulk. And then you find yourself a girl like Olivia, nice and strong. I've been single for 6 years, it's fine. So growing up in Florida, I have a lot of friends, always tan topless, but I've never been that brave. But I asked one of my friends one day, I was like, well, hey, how do you keep your nipples from getting sunburned? Because that's not a weird question, right? No, not at all. And my Congratulations, you have the perfect tits. I'm sorry, I don't have any coffee filters on me right now. So I guess I can't join you. Maybe I'm feeling up to it, I'll jump in the Gulf of Mexico and get some sand dollars, but let's be honest, my lazy fat ass isn't gonna do it, you guys. It's not gonna happen. I can tell I'm getting older because I finally started using my back massager for the reason it was initially intended to be used. For example, when I got off of work the other day, instead of using it down there, I actually used it on my back for once. I was like, oh my god, this feels good. I think I like this better. Just gonna go back and forth all day. It's hard to answer the phone, I'm very busy. Very busy for the rest of the year. It's not that long, it's just a few weeks. It says born and raised Catholic. But I've never really been like super religious, so my parents, they let me stop going to church when I was about 13 years old. So here I am today, telling way too many jokes about my pubes. It's okay, going to hell. But I was in a Catholic wedding last year as a bridesmaid, and it's at the same church that I used to go to, and the same priest was there when I was a kid. And I went up to do communion at this wedding, and when I get up there, my priest is looking at me like, what are you doing here? It's been 15 years. And I'm looking at him like, this is an hour and a half long wedding. I need a snack, okay? Don't judge me, Father Hunt. You got a DUI last year. Stay in your lane. Literally, stay in your lane, sir. So, in Florida, we have a lot of hurricanes a lot. And whenever that happens, we have a lot more looting than normal. And I get really paranoid when I hear that because I live alone. I should probably stop saying that to strangers, but it's too late, okay? But recently, at this last hurricane that we had, I went to go lock my front door, and my front door is all glass. And when I went to go lock it, I saw a face print on the glass. And I was like, oh my God, it's them. They've been scoping out my house, I'm gonna get robbed soon. But then I was like, wait a minute, I came home drunk the other night and fell face first into the door. That's my face print, never mind. No one's trying to rob me, I'm just an alcoholic. Y'all, that's my time, thank you so much. Keep on your host.
Give it up one more time for Olivia Searcy. My back's hurt. I want y'all to keep it up.